From the National Press Club in Washington, D.C., this is Rewind. Over the course of 5 days of the citizen hearing on disclosure, witnesses gave compelling personal testimony about the existence of extraterrestrials to a panel of former members of the United States Congress.
On the Launch Control Council, which showed that all missiles were off alert and unlaunchable. We had never seen such a thing before. The outgoing crew briefed us on the wild events that transpired overnight and indicated that the missiles malfunctioned at the time the object was hovering directly above the capsule and next to the main gate.
All Minuteman nuclear missile site alarms in our wing had sounded simultaneously. Many security police and security alert teams reported seeing the strange lights, which Gray and I saw, and they too lost radio communication and vehicle power. You know what I think? Gray asked. I think it was a UFO.
In addition, the unidentified objects displayed the physical and flight characteristics that no known aircraft type could achieve then or now. Therefore, I have concluded these objects were non-terrestrial in origin.
Emily's List launched its Madam President campaign to put a woman in the White House in 2016.
I'd like to today challenge any national polling organization to start testing some of these other great women, whether they are secretaries or they are senators, because the truth is, this is a wide open race if Secretary Clinton doesn't decide to do this. And I think it is right for all of us to really look at the full pool of potential candidates, and that does include a list of strong women.
On the eve of World Press Freedom Day, a panel of reporters from media organizations that are partly funded by governments debated whether their role was to push an agenda or to fill a vacuum.
At the end of the day, I need to have my facts straight. I need to quote people accurately and fairly. I need to raise questions that other reporters aren't raising. And I'd better make my slot.
Well, you don't report from the internet, you go out and you talk to people.
A former Associated Press foreign correspondent discussed her book on the importance of foreign news reporting to America's international relations.
There is no other way to truly enrich the understanding of the world other than quite simply going there. And that's the role of foreign correspondent. There is no amount of Twitter or Facebook or whatever else that can actually fully replace that.
Quinnipiac University released a new poll on the outlook for the 2014 congressional elections.
These days, it isn't that voters like Democrats, they just like the Republicans less. And that's where we are. Now, the big question, of course, is what will happen in 2014? That's 18 months away.
From the National Press Club, where news happens, this is Rewind. I'm Steve Taylor.